Hey folks, I'm Red and this is my King Arthur channel. This is the free-to-play series, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Yskalhaig. So right now there is a Monster Hunter event, and you might as well, while you're hunting monsters, get some good resources. And one of the best places to do that is here in the equipment dungeon. And I've managed to clear stage 10 of this dungeon, and so I'm getting some pretty cool rewards from there. And this is the team that I'm using. So a lot of people are saying, you know, you don't need Sigrun, you don't need Mark, but Mark makes it a lot easier to kill the dragon and to survive. So you don't need crazy gear. My Sigrun is not chivalried up, and neither are basically any of my other heroes here. Gillian is actually not the best healer. There's a lot of RNG with her kit in terms of whether all the heroes get healed or not. Bedivere is a solid damage dealer, but you probably could use a different damage dealer as long as you can keep everyone alive, and as long as Sigrun is fast enough and is boosted enough by someone like this guy who you get from the arena shop, Sergius. Okay, so this team works, and there are replacements, and I'll show you the gear at the end. It's not, you know, 100%, but once you clear it, you can get some good rewards and keep going. So I'm going to start this, and I'm going to prioritize attacking the boss, because that's what you need to do toward the end. And I'll let it run, I'll take myself out, we can watch the run, and then I'll talk to you about it at the end. So here we go. Okay, so there we have it. I think you can see, as long as I was able to keep enough of the healing up, that as long as people could survive, that Sigrun just kept putting out those marks. And I mean, it wasn't terribly consistent, but it was good enough to beat the dragon. And that's basically what we want. So I'll show you the battle stats here. You can see Gillian was doing tons of healing, and Bedivere was doing a lot of damage, but so was Sigrun. Sigrun was doing pretty good damage. And I think I have tried this with a second healer, and I think it can work if you have a well-built healer and just use Sigrun as DPS. I was almost there, and then my healer died, basically. So that's why I went with Bedivere. He just brings it down a little bit faster, but you know, only if Gillian can keep the heals up consistently. So I'll just show you their stats. These are not crazy stats by any means. I think they're pretty doable. Gillian is giving that HP boost to everyone, so keep that in mind. You might need to build a couple thousand more HP on your heroes if you don't have Gillian. If you have another healer who does solid heals, that's going to be more consistent. I just haven't built anyone up. So here's her stats. Gillian is at 26k HP, around 200 speed, and in a vigor set, vigor and life. And then Bedivere is around 3.3k attack with 20k HP, not super fast, 125. Some decent crit rate, crit damage, and a little bit of hit accuracy as well. I find that I kind of need that. So he's at 24% crit accuracy. So not great, not terrible. And Sigrun is not fully awakened. She is running 21k HP, around 180 speed, 190 speed. Some pretty good effect accuracy, 70% effect accuracy. But yeah, she's not crazily geared, I would say. I'd like to make her a little bit faster. If I had a different orb that was a bit faster, then I'd probably use that. But yeah, in terms of equipment, she's, not amazing, not terrible. And my Sergius is the fastest, so 228 speed. I was doing it around 220 speed, but I just always try to make him as fast as I can. Also a vigor set. And yeah, I should mention that I did set Bedivere's skill priority to be just his first skill, so he's not taking away from the vigor of the others. And if we look at their skills here, here you can see no chivalry for this lady, and the skills, she basically has the first skill passive maxed, and none of the others are maxed. Her relic is not super well leveled. It is at 50, but it's not awakened. She doesn't have any books into her skills. And then if we look at Bedivere, I've been trying to get this second skill skilled up, but actually he was using his first skill. So that works. That was fine. His relic is also fully startup, but not fully leveled. And his skills are, the first two passives are maxed, but he doesn't have any chivalries except for the first one. So he's got that first chivalry. I got a second copy of him. And so there he is. Yeah. Okay, and my Sigrun, I haven't chivalried her at all. I do have an extra copy, but I haven't put it in her. So she's at chivalry 0. She doesn't have much into her skills. She's got this passive cooldown on the second passive. She's got this switch rate on the third passive, which I didn't really want. And then her relic is also fully not skilled at all. It's level 50, and that's it. So my Sergius is using the flame relic, and I did manage to get one skill up into this Red Sun's favor to give a bit more attack gauge charge, and he is almost fully skilled in terms of his passives. So I got skill ups into his second and third passive fully, so that's quite nice. Yeah, so that's the team. Those are the stats. You can, like I said, probably get away with a second healer instead of Bedivere, but this makes it decently consistent, I would say, in terms of getting people down. And the issue is really just Gillian's heals. And I think a team like this is very good for a free-to-play player if you can get Sigrun. The reason being that then you can just invest in one hero or two heroes for this dungeon. You're already going to invest in Sergius because he's used everywhere, and Sigrun you can invest in, and then a couple healers that you're going to invest in anyway. So I think it's relatively doable, and you don't need crazy gear. You know, you just need to be fast enough and tanky enough and have enough effect accuracy on your Sigrun to survive and put out those marks. So if you have Sigrun, I'd definitely say you should use her and level her up. And yeah, nothing crazy. Don't go wild. You don't even need chivalries, but just put her in some relatively decent gear, and you should be able to do stage 10. So thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.